Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, guys? Starting a little bit late today. I just had to make my coffee, which meant I had to make some whipped cream because I was out. So there we have it. Running a little bit late. That's all good. We're here. Haven't checked the market at all today. So let's get right down to it. Let's get down to business. Mm, mm, mm. All right, then. What do we got today? So we just had jobless claims that dropped at 5:30, along with CPI data, core inflation. Core inflation was still at 3.3%. I don't know how they think 3% is good. I mean, seriously, no one's getting 3.3% wage increases every single year. So, um, so yeah, we've got CPI. This all came in at 5:30. So I expect some volatility today. We got Fed Cook speech at 6:15, 7:30. We got natural gas at 8:30. We got the forward 8-week. Actually, a bunch of different bill auctions today, bill and bond. We got the mortgage rate coming out at 9. Prior was 5.25. I'll be real honest. I don't really think that now is the right time for them to be reducing rates, just because interest rates or inflation rate is still hanging around 3% and 3.3%. I think if they really want people to get ahead, I think we need to be shooting for more like 1% inflation. And in order to do so, I think we need higher rates for a little bit longer time. That's just my thoughts. That's my own theory. Tell me what you guys think. I'm not sure. Today, earnings, we've got Domino's Pizza. We've got Delta Airlines. All this already dropped at an hour of 3 a.m. So we had Domino's, Delta, Neogen, Tyray. We've got Vox International coming up at 10 or 1, along with Oil Drill and some other earnings coming out at 1 o'clock. Some may come sporadically throughout the day. We've got revenue on DOMs and all those other same things. We've got dividends coming out today. Intuit's dropping a dividend today. I never actually really considered this as a company. INTU. Let's take a look at INTU. We're doing like stock reviews. Wow, $617 a share. That's pretty crazy. I'm good. I could buy several ETFs for that. It's not enough value for me. All right, what's up, Tiny? What's up? What's up? 10-second chart. See what we got going on. Let's take a look at the range on the day. So it looks like we had a good little pop here while we were going over the news. Actually, this is when I was first sitting down, setting up. So we did get a 5200 cross up here. We're struggling to fight the VWAP. Oh, I'm looking at the CL. This is oil, which is up again. And I said yesterday that oil would rip, and it did. Let's take a look at ES. ES at 5820s. Got a crazy rip yesterday after the FOMC meeting. Wow, look at that opener. Woo! No, that's 5:30. That's when all that news dropped. That's CPI and everything. Okay. 1 minute chart. We're kind of fighting the VWAP, fighting the 200 moving average. We do have a TTM push of the 1 minute. We got a 9/12/26 cross. There's reasonable chance that we could get above the VWAP, and a reasonable chance that we could get above the 200 moving average. Currently, we're on a bear trend a little bit. 0.27 to the downside percent, and about $17 to the downside on the ES today. Moment. There's a fresh TTM cyan switch there on the 10-second chart. And you can see on the 10-second chart, we did have 5200 cross, which did push us up towards the VWAP. And where's VWAP right now? Right around 58.26. We'll call it 58.25. which is kind of what we're hanging out on. And then we got the 200 moving average at 58.27. So I'm going to be looking for this 5200 cross on the 1 minute side. I think that's going to give us the actual push that we need. Getting a little bit of a bounce off this. On the 10 second, this is VWAP here. I don't see anything just yet that I want to attack. I mean, this was a nice push up. Take a look at the range. 21 up to... So about a $5 range. So I think that we are okay to go for like 7 ticks today. And this one just went from 22 up to 24. Yeah, I think 7 ticks should be good. Just gonna try and get this timed properly. Currently, account is sitting up about 1,500 out of 6,000. That's what we need to hit. This looks halfway decent for a long. 2 TM's at 5.1 on the 1 minute side. Might have stiff resistance at 58.30, but there's 58.26, so we're already hitting the 200 moving average just now. Or the VWAP, sorry. That was a nice move. Again, $5 range. Slowly trending upward. Very slowly. Don't see anything that I necessarily want to attack just yet. Cyan switch still fell on the cyan on 10-second chart. So that doesn't look like the best move. Although it worked out quite well back here. No, but it also had this big drop on the fresh cyan. So about 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in. 2, 3, 4, about the same over here. I feel like I should already be in this long, but I'm not trying to get overzealous. 8. There's a rejection right there off the 200 moving average at 27.5. It's not. $7.06. Join the bid here a little high.
Order filled.
Oh, too high. Damn. Kind of having unresponsiveness from Trade of 8 right now. I think it might be my computer. Filled toward the high at 29.50. Ooh. Kind of need to see this pop right here. I don't like this trade. All right, I'm out.
Order filled.
Big loss on that one. $600 loss. Pulling back off that. Is there something that's causing my computer to go slow? Got everything closed down that can be closed down. Big rejection off of 30. It's my fault for buying at the high like that. It just kind of pushed forth with a bit of gusto. I kind of thought that we'd get a continuation up to like 35. Pulling back up some. Still a long way off from this cross. Wow. Damn near came all the way back. All right, took another order off of 28. My intended exit is at 29.75. I'm looking for a science switch here on the 10-second. At 29.50. Ugh, really? Come on. Push. Push. I'm going to try to take that off at 29. So I took that off at 29. So I got 4 ticks on that, made back about 150 of that loss of 600. I'm going to reduce my order to about 4 ticks just because there is a lot of range on the day. So I do believe that 7 ticks is good. We're kind of bouncing off this VWAP down here. So we get these big sell-offs followed by these big rips. And so I'm kind of trying to, I guess, buy at the bottom, sell at the high, for the most part. But I guess I'm trying to time this a little bit. That's sort of the range on the day, if you will. I do believe that we need to get. There's the rip. That was the intention with this trade. The opening range up there at 36. Tempted to buy this here, but I honestly would like to see a pullback if I could. I don't know that I'm going to, though. Let's see a pullback to like 30, 32. No, it's not going to happen. See if we get a pullback right here. I'm interested at like 31 or so. Let's see how far away we are from that cross. About $2, but more like just over $3. There's 31. A bid here. In long at 31.75, looking to get out at 33.50. We tap 33. Kind of choppy a little bit. I lowered it down to 32.75. Just because I gotta go stick at 4 ticks because the choppiness. Come on. No, really? Yeah, sitting down 300 in this trade at the moment. It's not looking good. Wow. I'm gonna have to cut this. So fill that. Hopefully not at the bottom, but down 974 on the day. So gave back about $1,000. So not loving that. Trail Max is currently at 2,000. And TTM dropped down to 3.6. Was that a $600 loss? That was a 400, or about a $400 or $500 loss. The first one was a $600 loss. Don't be sorry. We'll get it back. There's the rip back up. That's disappointing. I kind of felt like that was going to pop right back up, too. Just yet. I wish I could monitor when the 5,200 would cross on the 1 minute side as well. So that's at 25.07 and 27.88. With the kind of chop that's here today, I feel like it's best for me to just go for like 4 ticks. Even though there's a lot of range to be able to go attack like 7 or 8 or something like that, or even 12. But getting into these moves exactly, the timing is very challenging for me right now. So
order filled.
All right, in long here at 30. Looking to get out at 31. Kind of struggling a little bit here. I tapped 30.75. This is what I'm talking about the choppiness. So that's 30.75 again. Do I need to be going for 3 ticks today? It's corny. That tapped our sell, but no fill. There we go.
Order filled.
Oh, so we made $100 back on that. Just because I reduced the sell order because of the choppiness. So I'm trying to factor that in. Today's probably a day that I might not want to trade. Down 873. Trail Max is at 21. So we're definitely fine on Trail Max. We have more than enough room available. I'm gonna check out oil, which just ripped actually. Just got a 5,200 cross on oil. Big volume there for that push, but I think I just missed that move. ES dropping back down to 58.30, and this is typical of CPI data days. Oil up at 74.79. Remember I was saying yesterday, like believe oil is going to rip. We might get back up to like $100 a barrel. That was when we were down yesterday on oil, a couple bucks. And really, it's because oil is tied to everything in the economy, like every little aspect. I guess I didn't miss a move. There is more to it. Highs up there at 74.97. But oil's tied to every single facet of the economy. From the cost of food to the cost of gas to the cost of your heating, housing, literally everything. Oil is tied to it all. And so I personally find it silly at this particular juncture in human history to be trying to get off oil, because like it's sort of like, I don't know, trying to live in a house before the roof is on it. Like we're a long way off from anything else. Even though things look promising on, renewable energies, I think we're just so far off. And also too, not everything can be necessarily a renewable. So I think oil has so much more to it. It's involved in everything from products that we make, not just energy. It's also in products that we make. So we're at 25.96 and 27.88. How much time we got left in this? 48 seconds. Okay. So about $1.97 diverged at the moment, getting some pullback on the ES. And for all y'all know, I mainly just trade the ES. Account's still green, by the way, about 643. Definitely not happy about losing 874 on the day so far, but we'll work it back up. Account's still in good standing and green, so I'm good. You can see I've kind of timed these wrong today. It was these two trades that got me. And it's really because we're getting these big rips and I'm trying to buy into continuation. Yeah, that's definitely the issue. Getting pulled back all the way down to the VWAP right now. As we approach 7:30, about 10 minutes away. This is a major sell-off. I don't think anyone expected that much sell-off. But what would actually be ideal would be like a downward cross, a sell-off, and then a connection, an upward cross on the 1 minute. So just checking in with y'all, see how y'all doing. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and all that awesome, amazingly fun stuff. Which one is easier to use, Top Step or Elite? So Elite, I'm using Trade-Evade. Technically, I'm using Trading View with Trade-Evade attached. So I could go use Trading View if I wanted to, which is actually kind of cool. I believe that what I love about Top Step, I love that their fills are absolutely amazing. I love their fills. Like, how you'll see like in Trade-Evade where I'll go up and it'll be like tap my order but no fill. That almost never. In fact, I can't. It only happened once in the time that I was using Top Step. So I love the fills on Top Step. They're great. That's one. I think Top Step is built for retail traders really well in terms of like helping you see your P&L, see different kinds of stats that you can't really see with Trade-Evade, which is really cool. And I think if you like trading in Trading View, it's pretty awesome. They don't have every indicator in the world because they don't have access to community indicators, which does make that portion a little bit challenging. And then tracking your trail max is a little challenging with Top Step. But outside of that, I really like Top Step's system. I believe that it probably is one of the best ones for traders right now. I believe especially that for traders, Top Step X is definitely like something that I would recommend to somebody who is trying out for the first time. And one of the reasons why is because yeah, like if you like trading V charts, yeah, one of the reasons why is really has a lot to do with their this system here. When you go to the performance stats, you can see everything. So you can see all your trades on a calendar. You have the access to the trade journal. So I really like this system, and there's different layouts. You can make your own layout as well, but I thought the default one was pretty good. This is not the default layout. I changed some stuff on here, even though it says default. I just deleted some stuff that I didn't need. So that was what was up with that. But I think that their system's rock solid. I really like their fills. That's probably one of my favorite things about them. So it looks like we're headed towards the downside on the ES. Obviously, we got to sell off from 30. Tempted to go short here. We've got this TTM red. Doji at the bottom, though. This is looking like this might sell off. There's making a silent switch here that pushes us up, but we're also really close to that 5,200 drop right there. Running right along VWAP and the 200 moving average. So this is closing in for this cross. We'll see if this goes red to yellow. But as it is right now, with it being red, that's kind of the more of what I'm expecting to see. Maybe for a little while longer. I don't know if we'll actually get this cross, especially with the 200 above the VWAP. Let's see. I want to see this on a longer term chart. Check this out on 15. Still in bull territory for 15. Bearish on 5. The low down there at 58.12. Oil is up at 75, breaking through. Crazy. Oil has a lot of volume today, like much larger than normal. Some big volume spikes right now in oil. It's gonna probably hit some resistance at 75 though. Big sell-off right there from 28 down to 25. So these are like 12 tick moves in total. Bouncing yet again. TTM still red, and we're kind of bouncing along the 50 moving average here, along 26, and then running into resistance at the 200 moving average along 28 area. Green dot there. So this does have decent chance of going red to yellow, and still continuing up. Let's see what happens. We could just get a big sell-off here It's only -3 on TTM, so that's really not very low. So this could, continue down to like sometimes as low as like 9, 10, 11. But if that happens, then we would see a really, really big sell-off, probably down to 5,800. Popping back up. It's pretty crazy. From 26 to 28. Make it a cross to the upside. Pretty close to it. See how much time we got left on. -2.9. I want to see another cyan switch on the 1 minute. But you can see even when we got that cyan switch, we got this rip up followed by an immediate sell-off, like a large sell-off. I don't think that'll be the case again if we get this, just because we do have the crossover inbound here. So, and that's at 26.18 and 27.73. 27.73 minus 26.20. So 153 and or 2771 minus 26.20. 151 actually. And before that we had 27.7. We'll have to wait for the next minute to get the difference here. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, Top Step is definitely, in my opinion, one of the. I also like that they're just one of the better companies out there. They've been around for a long time. I still haven't put together my media kit for them. I've like written everything out, but I still haven't put together the kit. But that would allow me to start promoting Top Step again. At one point in time, I had a Top Step affiliate account, but I didn't, stream for like 9 months, so they canceled my account. I got to redo that. Yeah, I was bummed that I missed a lot of the moves today. Oh, that's a nice big move there. There's a red yellow. We've got that resistance at 29. But this is looking pretty decent. That 5,200 moving average cross is almost there. So this bounced off of 26, went up to 29. Another $3 range. The range is getting tighter because we were at $5 ranges before. Now we're at $3 ranges. So we're only closing in at about 2 cents a minute. So it's going to be a long time. say another hour. If that actually even happens at all. TTM at negative 2.4 and struggling between red and yellow. I felt the intuition to not trade today, you know, but I still gotta show up. Oil dropped back down. Big sell off down to 74.5. Super choppy again today. I'm so tired of the choppy days, man. There's nothing to attack here. Could consider start using. Oh yeah, that's one thing about Top Step too is you can really choose your software. I mean, you could use like Bookmap, you could use TradingView, you could use Quant Tower, you could use Top Step X, you could use literally anything. You could use Tradeovate if you want. So I also like that you only need to trade 5 winning days in order to get a withdrawal. They consider a winning day to be $200 or more. So if you get 5 days that are above $200 and you're in profit, you can make a withdrawal. So it's actually pretty awesome. So I thought about going short here, but you know, we kind of ended with this doji here. So I was like, well, a lot of times doji at the bottom ends up with the pop. And if you look at this drop here, it's like, yeah, we had that big rip down, but it's like came right back up. A lot of buyers there. This whole thing got filled up on the bulls bears. So buyers are outweighing sellers right there. And it's just ending up with this doji. It's a bit too choppy for me to even stick around. I might just have to take my loss. Because now we're trading in like a $1.50 range. It's just like way tight. Oil popped off that 74.65 level. Problem I always have with oil is just how slow it moves. I do like that the moves are a little more predictable, but sometimes it just moves so slow. Like I'm in trades for several minutes, it feels, with oil a lot of the time. Big sell-off on ES from 26 down to 22.50. And it's like, you know, it's like I want to attack that as a short, but yeah, I don't know. The choppiness is, the volume's weird today, and so is the choppy. I kind of felt like it, like when I first, before I even traded. It's weird because I can feel this stuff intuitively. Before I even trade, it just feels like it's going to be like that. TCM at -2. Wonder if any of this movement will smooth out today. But like, look at these wicks. Everything has these crazy wicks. That's actually, I found that if you're looking at if you're trading and you're seeing these super big wicks, one of the things I've noticed, just sort of as a pattern, I'm sure this is common knowledge, but that's a really strong indication of choppiness. So when there's these massive wicks, it's like, okay, well, we probably have a lot of chop today. Um, that's not to say that wicks indicate choppiness, but when you have these really big wicks, and you have a ton of them back to back, that's a pretty good indication of choppiness on the day. By the way, if y'all chilling, hanging out, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notice. I appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're almost there. We only need like 29 subscribers to hit 500. So just a small channel, and try to impart some trading knowledge here in my garage. So pulled right back up off that sell off to 23, this time pulling up to 26. Almost 27. I mean, I guess it tapped 27, but on days like chop, I should probably start using Bookmap again, just because they sort of show you where the sell orders are. So I did think that helped back when I was using it. I haven't taken a trade in a while because it's just been choppy and a little sideways. I've really just been looking for something that's kind of more clear momentum. Oil's back up at 75. Wow. It's 74.93. High of the day is 75.16. I don't know if there's going to be any moves today, outside of the ones that we were attacking earlier. We're already at 740. Yeah, starting to pull back down. So I think it's just going to be choppy and sideways for a real long time. So probably just call it, take my loss today. No big deal. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is Friday, and if we had this much chop on a Thursday, I don't know. Tomorrow's probably going to have a lot of momentum in one direction or the other, and could be just as choppy. But we'll show up, and I might have to trade a little smaller just to make sure that we keep our account green. So count was at about 1,500 at the beginning of the day. Now it's about 600 something. 643. So lost 874 today. Kind of a larger loss. But yeah, if y'all are trying to earn funding in the futures market, check out Elite Trader Funding. These guys are awesome. They have wonderful customer service. They allow you to use a couple different types of software. There's a promo code inside the description. It'll actually hook you guys up with a discount. The discount will exist as long as you guys keep the account. I've been using these guys for a long time. I really like them. They're easy to work with. They're helpful. Like I've had, like a technical issue here and there. They were happy to fix it. Unlike some of the other prop firms I've been at, and I'm not going to name any names, but they were willing to own up when it was like a technical issue, which I personally found to be very refreshing, because I've seen a lot of prop firms just be like, must be your computer or something else like that. So I found it really refreshing just that they stood with honor in the way that they acted. So you can pick up an account, the 50K account, the normal price is 165, but the discount and promo code will actually hook you up with a discount that will usually get you something at least bare minimum 25% off, sometimes a little bit more. But they're also one of the only ones that allows you to have diamond hands evaluation. So if you like to hold trades for longer, this one actually allows you to hold trades overnight and weekends. So you can hold overnight and weekends with the diamond hands. I've not really seen that in any other prop firms. It's a little bit of the pricier package, but it also, allows you to trade exactly as you might want to trade. So you don't have to close it out at the end of the futures trading day, what have you. They also got these fast tracks, which are a little bit less expensive. But they allow you to take crazy amount of contracts. I guess 14 to 14 is kind of the same. It's the same profit targets as the one step, but they're a little bit less, actually a lot less expensive than the one steps. You don't get any resets with this one, with the fast tracks, and you have to complete the challenge within 14 days. This is really good if you know what you're doing and you're pretty certain that you're going to pass it. These are pretty awesome. So you can pick these up all day long. And on top of that, use the promo code and, get funded for less. So I think it's well worth it. But yeah, guys, check out the link in the description. Check them out if you want to hook yourselves up with and start earning funding in the futures market. There we go. We actually got a rip. Okay, so this popped from 23 up to 30. So this just happened. Just a second. It's that 743 pop that I talk about. So let's see if we can get a pullback here. We don't have this crossover just yet, so I don't want to buy into it and have it sell right back down to 23. Let's check this out. 1 minute. Just got a cyan switch with a red dot. So we may get a green dot in a minute or two. And I think we're about $1.30 departed from or diverged here. 26, 18, $1.20. Just pull back down to about 27. Okay, this actually looks decent. So let's see if we get this cross here. That's why I didn't want to buy in. I just honestly would have been a decent short. I think I need to be riding both sides today. .3 on TTM. There's a red. Expecting slight pullback here. Really close to that swap. So I'm gonna look for red, yellow. I feel like this could rip in any second. Kind of far off on that 9, 12, 26 cross. Not that far off, but we would need this candle to close probably near the VWAP around 27. And it did not close there. So there's a yellow on TTM 10. Try to join the bid here at 26.50.
Order
All right,
filled.
we're in long 26.50. Looking to get out at 27.75. 27.50 might be a problem. That tap 27.50. All right, there's 27.75. So we made 150 or so, or no, we made like 187 back. All right, down 700 on the day. But we're actually getting a move here for once, so and part of trading is just sitting and being patient. Really close to that cross, but not just yet. And it took me a while to figure out the movement of the day today. This is why I switched down to 5 instead of going for like 7. Even though 7 would have worked, I'm trying to take a portion of the move, not the whole move. If I go for the whole move, there's much higher risk. Not just higher, but much higher risk. All right. Coming up on 8 o'clock. It's about 12 minutes out. Big sell off on that. I think I'm going to walk right here. We got ourselves into a little bit better position. So happy about that. Not happy about losing 700 on the day, but the account is still in green. I'm happy about that. The Trail Max is still in great shape. So we're good there. I want to say that Trail Max is probably at about 2,300. So let's see, 2,301. That was pretty close. So Trail Max is doing good. Profit's not bad. We're still good on the week and on the account. Kind of a bad day due to the choppiness and also due to trying to buy into continuation. I think that's really important to be able to recognize that. But I'll be sure to make a note of that today. And let me know if you guys would like me to send out my my daily trade journal via email. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. If you are, just go ahead and throw it in the comments below, and that's something that I will likely deploy pretty quickly if you guys are interested in that. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna take off. Much love and appreciation. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, do all the things, all the fun stuff, and I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead and let's get this community fired up, man. Let's do this. Jump into Discord and say what up if you're not already in there. All right, y'all. We'll see you later.